join us. We have sponsors, Bonnie Chavin, Hannah Chaikoff, Cizi Minkowitz, Yocheved Dafna, and of course, Miriam Yerushalmi. We also are so grateful to Ahuva Coates and Yedida Wolf, Mashi Donat, Mirala Rosenberger, Chaviva and Devora, Nechana Medina Zwiebel, and Gita Gamal. And I want to be sure to thank Mirala for sharing your beautiful talents with us. Thank you, Mirala. So we are going to begin our global live stream in just a few minutes. If you would like to get yourself dessert and find your seats. Thank you. I put this, do you need these for some reason?
I want to look at it.
Okay. All right, let's just put this down.
I need that book.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it right down here. That's what I wanted to tell you. And then I'll just have my speech over here. Or actually, I think I'll just carry my speech. And Carmen.
Which one's, where's mine? Yeah, right here. Okay.
Okay, so are they ready to start? So I'm going to be doing this welcome. I lost my first page somehow. I'm just going to do Hello, everyone. Hello, we are going to begin our program this evening. I would like to bring your attention to the screens for our JGU gratitude video.
JGU because everyone loves each other, just like one big happy family.
I'm thankful for JGU because you could be whoever you want to be and no one will judge you. I am thankful to JGU because I get to go online every week and we learn a lot. I love JGU because we're like one big family and everybody cares for each other and it's just amazing. I love JGU.
I'm thankful to JGU and JGR because there are girls from all different backgrounds. They all have different stories and it's so easy to make soul connections and relate with everyone.
I am thankful to JGU because I get to meet new friends and meet a lot of people.
I'm grateful to JGU for helping me to grow my Jewish soul.
I am grateful to Jewish Girls Unite and to each and every one of you for creating an empowered community of Jewish girls who are lighting up the world.
I'm grateful for online clubs because I could express my inner talent with singing and art and music. I am thankful to JGU because I've learned a lot in the past few months. I'm grateful for JGR because it's a place where I can be myself.
I'm thankful for JGU because it gives you time to grow more and to meet new people and to see your old friends.
Hi! We're thankful for JGU because we met in an online club and now that we're at camp together, we became very close friends.
I'm thankful for JGU because it helps me express myself in a way that helps me shine my inner light.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Jewish Girls Unite Global Celebration. We begin our program this evening with Global Director of Jewish Girls Unite, Nechama Dina Laber.
Okay. So are we live? The year is 2010. Leah Larson, now Karis, and I sat together and we imagined thousands of Jewish girls united through learning and creativity, blogs connecting girls to one another, a safe online forum where girls share ideas, contests where girls express themselves and their talents, a community where girls feel loved and accepted by peers and mentors. Welcome today to Jewish Girls Unite. We are a global community of Jewish girls and women connected by a common heritage using cutting-edge approaches through technology. We celebrate Jewish girls and women, Jewish values and creativity. We encourage girls to tap into their hidden talents, to use the arts to express their Judaism, and to pursue their dreams. A seed planted years ago, and look at us now. What a year of growth it has been since we stood here last year. We are grateful to the moms who encourage their girls to come online. Every Wednesday night, I'm usually at this time in our virtual classroom. Tonight, we're global. We thank all the educators who connect their students with our global community. And we are so grateful to every one of you here tonight and online who joined us to celebrate the power of girls, the mothers of our future. Of course, we thank Hashem for bringing us all together tonight. We have so many people to thank. We could keep you here all night. We want to express special thanks to our program underwriters, Linda and Ori Schwartz from California, our One More Light campaign supporters. Linda could not make it tonight, but hello in California. The Seymour Fox Foundation, represented here tonight by Bonnie Shavin, who drove down with her mother and our dear friend Joyce from Troy, New York. And thank you for supporting our JGR Scholarship Fund. And Hannah and Yehuda Chekhov for your generous support that has brought us to this project tonight. We also thank the following participating organizations who are being represented here tonight in true unity. Together, our impact is spreading to benefit all of our Jewish daughters. We have in that corner women artists. Okay, I'm going to read the next and then we'll applaud. We have the Impact Band led by Chaviva, Hasidic Expressions Choir, Machon Liyahados, Lev Chadash with Nechamadina Zwiebel, Sane, Save a Neshama Endowment, Miriam Yerushalmi. Okay, we're in JGR camp. Keep the cheering. Okay, Neshei Chabad, Jewish Girls Retreat, campers and staff. Bat Mitzvah Club, Esti Frummerman. Yeshiva Sharei Tzion. Razel, are you here yet? Okay. Lamplighters and Beis Chana. So all of us who are giving, supporting, and impacting our Jewish daughters, we are uplifting our girls. However, I have found that more than we are uplifting them, we are truly being uplifted from our Jewish daughters. And this is reflected in this week's Parsha, where Hashem says to Moshe, "Speak to the children of Israel and have them take for me a teruma from every person whose heart inspires him so generously." Teruma, what does this mean? Yes, contribution for a higher purpose. However, it comes from the word rum, which means to uplift, because the giver is the one who is truly uplifted. I have been so uplifted by our Jewish girls from around the world, and that's what keeps me going every day. I have been uplifted by the love of a 12-year-old girl, Neshama Sari, who was watching us online from Oregon. Neshama Sari comes online every single week for creative online clubs, as well as Beyond Bat Mitzvah. She is a JGU ambassador. She gives out candlesticks at craft fairs. And tonight, she and her mother have painted the most beautiful Shabbos package as a donation with their heart and soul. Amazing. I have been uplifted by Sivan Schwartz from California, who wanted to do a meaningful bat mitzvah project. And so that's how the One More Light campaign was born, and the Invite to Light Challenge. We distributed over 1,000 candlesticks through schools and one-to-one, and necklaces, which you'll be receiving tonight in a special package, a One More Light package, sponsored by Linda and Ori Schwartz. Okay. And you know, sitting here tonight, seeing the book that was published, for months I have been uplifted by hundreds of girls who submitted their entries about why they love Shabbos candles. All of them have inspired and lifted us, and you will see in this most amazing, remarkable book that so many have been a part of. Of course, there are so many more but it's time to move on. But really, I could keep you on. I could write a book of our beautiful, precious girls and all of the wonderful things they're doing out there in the world. I just want to light this candle. In Hebrew, how do you say the word light? Or, thank you. If anybody here is good at math, the word or is the numerical value of 207. If we light another candle and we combine two or plus or, what do we get? Shnei or, 2 lights, 414. The word ve'ahavta, and you shall love Hashem with your heart, has the same value, 414. What does this tell us? When one light combines with one more light, we create exponential outcomes. Combining our lights with one another, this is ve'ahavta. This is loving Hashem. Together, we grow in our ve'ahavta and our ability to feel this love of Hashem in our mind and our heart. This is how I feel since I met my dear friend Susan several years back. Susan sent me an email one day and volunteered to join our mission to help our Jewish daughters become Jewish mothers. She freely shares her skill and expertise every day, but most of all, it's really her love and support, and she doesn't let me stop. Susan has evolved into our JGU Global Strategic Advisor and Leadership Coach. Susan uplifts our girls to shine their light with confidence. And I have been personally uplifted by her love for our Jewish girls and her vision of a world where all Jews from all backgrounds can come together to love Hashem and love each other. And I am pleased tonight to introduce you to Susan Axelrod, Global Strategy Advisor for JGU.
Thank you, dear friend. Hello again, everyone. Hello, Global. We're so happy you're with us this evening. My job in this program is to thank and acknowledge the many people who are working together on behalf of our Jewish daughters. What an honor for me to do this. Each one of these people is mentioned in the Talmud where it says, every blade of grass has an angel that bends over it and whispers, grow, grow. This beautiful thought aptly describes our JGU Global Leadership Team, each one an angel helping to grow the newest chapter for Jewish Girls Unite. I wish I could speak loudly and clearly about each one of these people, but we have a long program, so I'm just going to list them and let you know how much we love them dearly. Leah Karras, our JGU and JGR website and graphics friend. Ahuva Coates, Creative Online Club's art coach. Chaviva Tarlo, Creative Online Club's music coach. Yedida Wolf, Creative Online Club's writing coach. Julie Hintz, JGU administrator and JGR coordinator. Ariella Sapoznik, Beyond Bat Mitzvah facilitator. Miriam Yerushalmi, resource provider extraordinaire. Chaya Labor, JGR staff coordinator. Gita Gamal, JGR chef, and of course, there is Nechama Labor, JGU Global Director. Who here was in JGR? Anybody? What did we call Nechama Labor? The what? The mommy of us all. A remarkable woman, a courageous leader, unafraid of differences and personal growth, a humble servant to Hashem, and my soul sister, who helped me find and nurture my Jewish soul through love, not judgment. And when my Jewish fears immerse, as they sometimes do, she soothes them calmly and confidently, as she does for hundreds of others now around the world, as the master teacher she is. I am humbled to stand beside her on this journey. I love you, friend. All together, this remarkable group of women are supporting our Jewish daughters, sharing their light, their talents, their love as part of the leadership training we offer our girls. With inspirational materials, we teach and encourage our girls to share what they know in their home communities through their own organizations. At JGU, we're creating leaders, girls who will grow up to be confident Jewish women leading our families, communities, and organizations. All of this stemmed from an idea, a thought that was planted in Nechama's home from her mother and her father of blessed memory, and then from the Rebbe, whose lessons she shares confidently today. Meet our Jewish daughters lovingly where they are. Water the garden faithfully. Cultivate it well. And we will all reap the harvest of confident Jewish girls becoming the confident Jewish mothers of tomorrow. I want to say to each of you here in this room and to each of you watching us online, no matter how old or young you are, we encourage you to realize that your thoughts, your speech, your actions can change the world and all we know forever. Our beautiful event this evening, our global live stream, is an example of this. Look around. Good for us for coming together lovingly on behalf of our Jewish daughters. Thank you for joining us this evening. And now we go back to Nechama to honor and thank the educators who work with our girls daily.
This is Susan's page in the book, and it says, "Thank you for uplifting our Jewish daughters worldwide." Okay. If you're an educator, please raise your hand. And all mothers are truly educators. That's right. I so admire the work that you do in the schools. I have personally been honored to work with some of you JGU educators, sorry about that. Together, we are uniting our girls and becoming JGU educators. Maybe that wasn't a slip of the tongue. Together, we plan inter-school broadcasts, collaborative classrooms. Our first 3 broadcasts this year totaled over 1,000 girls from around the country. We bring together singers to inspire our girls, all online. Each school is able to present for the other school. We held workshops together for mothers and daughters. This past month, I was in California leading a mother-daughter workshop in Base Rebbe, LA, What a joy to see mothers and daughters sharing legacy stories with each other. We invite all educators to join us for monthly forum discussions to share ideas, to network, and support each other. I'm pleased to announce that we have a new writing contest called Legacy of Light Stories, which mothers and educators can encourage your girls to share and submit to Jewish Girls Unite, and you mothers are the ones to pass on these legacy stories. Our new challenge will be to share a mitzvah project in the memory of a loved one. We invite you to join the team. You can fill out a form on the table. If you are an educator watching online, please contact us, and we are here for you. When we unite and join together with a common mission, we are so much stronger. We are not alone. Together, we will ensure that our Jewish daughters will carry on the flame from generation to generation and become the ambassadors of light for the Jewish girls of the future. I want to thank the following educators. Some are here tonight and some could not be, but it really means so much to me to see the unity between these schools. Ilana Bassman of Hillel High together with Batya Landis, Hillel Academy. Razel Nissim from Yeshiva Shaarei Tzion. Ray Shigalov, Amek Hebrew Academy, California. Devorah Shulman, Rachelea Perlman, Beis Menachem, Pennsylvania. Chaya Bracha Rubin from Maimonides. Geula Newman from Beis Rebbe, LA. Rabbi Popak and Rappaport from Huntington Beach Hebrew Academy. We also have virtual schools. Rabbi Resnick of Room 613, who is also the host for the JGU classes, and our Jewish homeschoolers, Rivka Sari in Oregon, and so many others. And I know that there will be so many more because we're just beginning. Our honoree tonight is a shining example of a creative educator who has shared her wisdom and creativity with JGR and JGU for over a decade. Let me tell you, 10 years ago, Winter Retreat, 2007, I was exhausted after a whole weekend. But with Miriam's energy, I got up and joined her dancing with our Jewish girls. And then when I needed a little quiet moment, I sat in on her meditation and prayer workshops. And a whole new world was open to me. In those busy times when I had very young children, praying was so difficult. And it was something I tried to squeeze into my day and get out of my way because I had so many important things to take care of. Until Miriam showed me that by taking time to pray, I can fortify my soul and make a connection, a stronger connection with Hashem, who will guide me and help me throughout those moments in my day where I need him. And so, Miriam, you too have uplifted so many of us. And tonight, we call you up to honor you with the first Creative Educators Award. We wish you tremendous success on your upcoming launch of your book, Prayer and Meditation. What a great resource and inspiration it will be for all of our Jewish girls and the entire world. Miriam has ignited so many souls. And of course, most important, her beautiful daughter, Chana Leah Yerushalmi. Chana Leah was a JGU Shining Star 1 year ago. She also came to the JGR Winter Retreat as a wonderful staff member, and tonight we ask her to present the gift to her mother. In honor of our first JGU Creative Educator Award, Chana Leah.
Good evening, everyone. It's so good to be here. And I just want to say a personal thank you, first of all, to every single one of you who came, because this is not only an organization that my mother is involved with, but it is an organization that I am involved with. And I really have to say that it made a tremendous impact in my life as well. Not only gaining, but also being able to give to every single child that went to that camp and all the kids I met there. It's insane. It is with honor that I stand in front of you tonight introducing the most amazing woman I know. This woman is my mother. She is a woman who dedicated her life solely for others, who leads by example, paving the way for future generations. From the day I learned how to talk, this woman has been my rock. She juggled a busy life with many responsibilities, but always made sure I was her first priority. In a complex world where to many can feel like a very dark and hopeless place, my mother is like a flickering, beautiful Shabbos flame, dispelling all darkness around her. Not only in our home, but everywhere she went, and still goes. She illuminated her surroundings with her warmth, brilliance, knowledge, love, and care. The Lubavitcher Rebbe speaks passionately of women and their powerful roles in their families and communities. My mother is the perfect example of a woman who embodies that ideal. There is not even enough words on a page that can capture her grace, her righteousness, her ingenuity, but I'm sure once she stands up here tonight, you will see, and you will truly understand how beautiful of a person she is, inside and out. This JGU Creative Educators Award will be given to Mrs. Yerushalmi, a counselor for Sparks and an educator. She has weekly classes that are posted on Torah Anytime, Beis Medrash L'Nashim Ubenos, and Torah Cafe. She writes for the Jewish Press, is an author of 3 children's books, and is launching a prayer book this month with Rabbi Chaim Miller and a new book for children. Since JGU's inception, my mother has freely shared her prolific educational and spiritual materials with JGU, and she has been a guest presenter at retreats and online. She has worked extensively with children and their families, creating outreach programs both in Israel and abroad to help bring Jewish children together through Torah and good deeds. She uses dance, drama, and the arts to teach Torah concepts to children. I don't even know how many words to say, but this is the most precious moment to see my mother really get this award, and it's not even enough of what she deserves, but it's amazing. So thank you everybody so much.
And I, my dear, have a gift for you. You'll see it in the book. Literally, she has been nonstop, side by side with me. She's the one who helped me create the dances. She's the one who has edited till 1 in the morning and 2 in the morning my book, saying this needs to be a little more child-friendly. Everything, Shabbos guests, beginning to end, cooking, cleaning, I cannot tell you. So this is a surprise to you. I wrote you a poem. Well, not really a poem, but a love letter for you for doing everything that you do, because I'm sharing my award with you, because without you, I could not do what I do. I love you. I don't think I have to say anything more. First of all, I want to give the award back to Nechama. Really, she deserves the award. I can't even begin to tell you, when 10 years ago I saw her, I was like, wow, I wish I had this program when I was a child. The warmth, the love, everything that she gives, the care, the speaking on the phone with me about this child and that, and how to get to them. It's beyond. I was just so elated. And being part of this Jewish Girls Retreat has given me life. Let me tell you. Your radiating smile, your love and your warmth is really igniting the sparks of everyone around you, my dear. Recently, pieces of a precious puzzle came all together. I was at Rancho Park many years ago at the Israeli March. And all of a sudden, we get to our destination, and I'm like exhausted, but I see like these gorgeous little lights, candle lights, and I wanted it. All of a sudden, this man with the black hat comes to me and says, "This is for you." I'm like, is this for real? For me? I don't have money. I was so excited. I couldn't wait till Friday to be able to get that chance to light. And from that day on, I'm telling you, the spark began. And today, I'm a Chabadnik from that one light. And Nechama is doing that in her program. And she's igniting many souls in her program. And I want really to thank the Rebbe. The Rebbe who sent that shliach out there to look for me, who cared about me, that I would get that light. And there was another family. And my best friend from when she was 5, she's actually sitting here, she drove 3 hours to get here, who invited me Shabbos after Shabbos, that ignited my light to have many Shabboses forevermore. And I want to thank her and all of the shluchim, and especially you all here that came to really support this organization. And I'm speechless. Thank you, Chanaleah, my best friend from age 5. Thank you, my daughter, Chanaleah, for being my partner. And thank you, Nechama, and thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah, come. One more light. This was the same candlestick that the Rebbe designed. Here. And today, you have one to take home with you. It's so beautiful to see this. Wow. Thank you for coming to honor Miriam and for all that you did to ignite her soul. And today, one more light. Miriam is igniting and touching so many. And now, one more light. There are bookmarks. If you could give them out, there are bookmarks with the words. Otherwise, you'll get them before you leave. Go.
Did you hear the story told? As each soul comes to this world, it answers the purpose of creation. Do you believe that it could be a single soul like you or me could change the world and always see forever? A million beasts of a magic chords, flames collide and outshine the stars. Melody with 1,000 stars. Yes, I believe. The sea is vast, the ocean's wide, but greater is your will inside. A simple act can turn the tide. Yes, I believe. believe like a flame burning bright. You shine through the darkness with each Friday light, a moment the world is waiting for you, and you're one more, you're one more light, you're one more light, you're one more light, you're one more light. Reach within to find your art, the colors that define your heart. Each of us can paint our part. Inspire me, I'll inspire you. You'll hit a wall and I'll pull you through. Heart and soul in everything we do. A million beats of a million hearts, flames collide and outshine the stars. One melody with 1,000 parts. Yes, I believe, like the sunrise each day, you light up the world each time that you pray. I believe like a flame burning bright. You shine through the darkness with each Friday light, a moment the world is waiting for. Let us light just one more. שקר החיים והבל היופי, אישה יראת השם איתי תלל. תנו לה מפרי ידיה, מהללויה בשערים מעשיה. Yes, I believe, like the sunrise each day, you light up the world each time that you pray. I believe like a flame burning bright. You shine through the darkness with each Friday light, a moment the world is waiting for. Let us light just one more, one more light, one more light, one more light, one more light. I believe like the sunrise each day will light up the world.
These are some of our JGR angels. One More Light. This was the song that launched the One More Light campaign, composed by Rivka Leah Silich. But when did this really all begin? We were inspired by the Rebbe's Shabbos candlelighting Mivtza Nesher campaign launched in 1974 to encourage young girls as young as 3 years old and even younger if they can recite the blessing. The Rebbe's message that young girls should light was novel for this generation. From the time I was 3 years old, I remember how I treasured this mitzvah and watched my mother light the Shabbos candles. She was our beautiful Shabbos queen. And I also recall my dear father of blessed memory, Rabbi Azriel Yitzchak Wasserman, who would sing the Shalom Aleichem and the Eshes Chayil with such love for my mother and with joy in every word. When I was 5 years old, I remember being photographed in my home as I gazed at a Shabbos candle. This photograph was printed in a very special book called A Candle of My Own, a book initiated by the Lubavitcher Rebbe and included entries from Jewish girls of all backgrounds. I treasured this book and I read it often. You could see it's kind of falling apart. And so I decided we needed to make a new one. When the Rebbe received the copy of The Candle of My Own, Mrs. Sternberg related to me how much pleasure the Rebbe received from it. And so 4 decades later, today, we present the third, I need a book. Thank you, my dear friend Bonnie, for saving the day once again. The One More Light book. The Rebbe's third candlelighting book, with submissions from Jewish girls from all backgrounds and from all over the world. And how did they submit it? Through modern technology. I am sure that the Rebbe is so proud of every one of our Jewish daughters who shared their One More Light with us. Today, we dedicate One More Light to our dear Rebbe, who empowers us every day with the message that no one is too young or too old to light up the world. Today at JGU, we are creating a space for every woman and girl to discover a candle of her own, to make Judaism her own with the love in her heart, to express her God-given talents, her soul powers, her creativity, because we know that once we discover our own candle and we're lit up and we shine, then it's so easy to ignite another and another and another, until the whole world will be filled with light forever.
Wow. Many, many late nights, early mornings, endless texts, emails. It's remarkable, isn't it? Today, when we picked up the book, I'm totally going off script. I'm just so inspired. Today, when we picked up the book, it was here at Chaya's apartment. Today, when we picked up the book, it was really an astonishing, thing to feel in your fingers, something that you've been working on so long with all your heart and soul. There's many people we need to thank who were involved in this book. This is not a book that we wrote. It's an anthology that we culled together, every word with love. Many, many people editing, many reviewing, so many participating. The first people we want to thank are our husbands. Nechama and I really want to thank you to both of our husbands for their patience, their love, and support of this project by taking care of her children and my house. It's really been a wonderful, really loving endeavor. As we prepared our thoughts to share with you this evening, we realized that clearly this has been a task that only Hashem could have shepherded. So many things have happened. You'll hear a little bit about that shortly, that are just feel quite beyond what we could have been doing. Each of us stands on the shoulders of those who come before us. We honor Mrs. Esther Sternberg, head of Mibsa Neshek, for supporting the idea of this third book and sharing with us instructions that the Rebbe gave her for the publications of Book 1 and 2. Many editors and design involvement, Leah Karas, Yehudis Cohen, Chaya Yehudis Denk, Sarah Leah Eber, Julie Hintz, Rabbi Abraham Laber, Nechama Dina Laber, Sophia Molman, Dina Rosenfeld, Chana Schlush, Bluma Weinberg, and photography, the beautiful, beautiful photography and book covers, Sarah Greenfield and Esther Rosen. And our tribute donors. I'm going to ask Nechama to come to share her thanks. She spoke with so many of you personally. Such an important part of this book.
You know, every time I would call Susan and say, I'm not sure we can create a book. Everybody loved the book number 2. How are we going to do this? And Susan would say, I already see the end. I envision the most beautiful book. And I would say, how do you see it? And she kept that vision at the forefront of my mind, and I just followed that path. So thank you, Susan. And now I have the honor to thank our tribute donors who have created a legacy or tribute page in this book. My own journey to discover my father's legacy of blessed memory, who passed away when I was 10 years old, has really been the catalyst that led us to honoring the legacy of so many others in the book. I really wanted to share the joy of legacy with all of my dearest friends. Thank you for sharing your loved ones. They will be remembered for generations. Through your tributes, you are also supporting our Jewish daughters all over the world. And with your help, JGU will continue to carry out its mission and broaden its impact. Thank you for ensuring that our daughters will have the tools to carry on the precious legacies of our matriarchs and keep the flame of Judaism alive. I must mention these names because we spent many hours talking about the legacy, designing the pages, and now it's for real, and it's important to express gratitude. Linda Schwartz from California, Bonnie Shaven, Neshama Sari and Rivka Sari, hello in Oregon, Susan Axelrod, Shandy and Mayor Gutnick, Nanette Brenner, Sivya Chaya Rosenthal, Sarah and Mayor Langer, Leah and Yitzchak Genevish, the Shapiro and Belanoff family, and Mishalovin, Chana and Ezzy Wasserman, and the Felig family, Racheli Rosenfeld, and Goldie, hi, Miriam Yerushalmi, Deborah Gross. Some of these pages are also tributes for their precious daughters. Lauren Lichtenstein and Ferber family, hello Connecticut. Francine Feld, whose mother passed away February 16, and she just texted me everything we wrote about my mother in the book. It was a 4-generation photo. She said, thank you so much for this opportunity. So may her neshama have an aliyah. Ed and Laura Jacobs, the Wasserman Buskila family. Actually, then there's another one from both sides, the Buskila and the Wasserman family. Joyce Weinberg Newman, Racheli and Avram Jacks, the Katzenberg family. Leah and Michal Karas, Mashi Dona, Ahuva Coates, Nechama Dina Zwiebel, Julie Hintz, and thank you, Becky, for helping us tonight, and family. And Julie has been with me throughout this project as my coordinator and manager, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience working with you. We have a gift for Julie, if you want to just... Julie, come up. I want to give you a gift. Okay, and now our Shining Stars segment and our entertainment portion of the evening. I'd like to tell you why we chose these girls. These are girls who I saw grow through JGR and JGU into amazing leaders shining their light. Shining stars are talented girls and young women who use their skills to light up the world. At JGU, we include singing in everything we do. Songs help us feel, they uplift, they heal. This is the language of the soul, which we connect our girls to every day. And I'm proud to let you know that the entertainment for tonight includes original songs written for and commissioned by Jewish Girls Unite, performed by our own girls. At JGU, we embody the idea of one more light. Susan, continue.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I was getting my picture taken with Julie. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Our shining stars. These girls, I know Nechama just talked about them. I just wanted to say from my heart, these young women are stellar human beings who have such talent, all kinds of talent, and they are learning to share their talent freely with others, which uplifts others. And this is what we are seeing from so many of them all the time. Our first shining star this evening is Chaviva Tarlow. Chaviva, you want to come up? Where's Chaviva? There, come on up, honey. Chaviva is the beloved music head for JGU and has been head of music for the Jewish Girls Retreats, come here, summer and winter. She is being honored for her continued commitment to bringing joy through music to JGU programs online and at retreats. I want to just go off script again to say that when Chaviva sings, you can see the joy in her. It's her, like her neshama is just exploding, and we see it mirrored back in the girls, don't we? Isn't that true? Yeah, so thank you. And okay, we're proud to include girls from the children's choir Hasidic Expressions. Come on up, ladies, under the direction of Chaviva. Yeah.
I want to introduce Hasidic Expressions, Girls Choir. These girls worked very hard for many, many weeks, and this is one of the songs that they have learned throughout the choir sessions. And I really saw the girls like open like a flower and really grow and strengthen their vocal skills and really be confident singers. So give it up to them.
Here I stand today, paving my own way. Just like Sarah, I will too touch the soul of every Jew. Lay a change on norm, went out to transform. How Hashem can I be like that? There's more than it seems. Take Esther, who was queen. Deborah, judge beneath a tree, left her home so modestly. I ran that extra mile, show the world my style. I yearn to be a true H.S. Woman of the future, now is your chance to see your greater strength unfurl. Shove away the darkness, you have the power to bring day to the world. Woman of the future, now is your chance to see your greater strength unfurl. Shove away the
Good job, girls. Yehudas Leah Spielman, Kinda Zwiebel, Bacha Melamed, Yehudas Chanowitz, Simcha Meltzin, Esther Siegel, Yehudas Adel Tofstein. Oh, I'm going too fast. Chayel Mopsikov, Chayel Shapiro, Chava Bronstein, Chama Bronstein. Good job, girls.
Yes, I would. Wow. Nechama knows I always love to go after any of the girls perform or speak or do anything because I'm amazed every time. Ladies, nice job. Thank you so much. Wow. I love watching young people get up and from their heart sing and share their talent. This is what we call shine your inner light. Okay. Our next shining star is Tani Minkowitz. Yay, Tani. Tani is a young woman with a mission to help others create a healthy lifestyle. This is a foundational value shared by JGU. Tani was a camper who returned as a teen counselor to JGR, and she made your dessert this evening, the frozen dessert, and she has shared with us a recipe idea that is on the table. Tani, come on up. She's going to say a few words. I just want to say that fitness, wellness, nutrition is all part of mind, body, and spirit. And we want to encourage everyone to understand how important it is for you to integrate all this together. So Tani, come on up.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for taking part in such an important and unique event celebrating women and girls impacting the world. It was already June of my 9th grade year, and I still didn't have any summer plans. The options that I knew of did not entice me. I really just wanted to go somewhere where I wouldn't feel stifled and I'd be able to have a good time in a warm atmosphere. I spoke to some friends looking for different summer options, and one mentioned a camp her cousin went to. It was called JGR and took place in Albany. That's all she knew about it. I immediately checked out the JGR website and I started to feel so excited. It seemed like the exact kind of camp I wanted to go to. My mother called Nechama Erev Shvuas, loved her right away, and signed me up. I came to camp alone, but instantly recognized that in JGR we are all family. JGR taught me so much and shaped my outlook on a lot of my beliefs and values. One thing that I saw so clearly was that with love and acceptance, a person's untapped potential can become their reality. This is a message that stayed with me, and I tried to implement this non-judgmental attitude within my own behavior and mindset. The importance and power of love and acceptance was something so vital for me to understand, especially as I was growing up and beginning to take on leadership roles. As an older sister, a counselor, a friend, and even on a simple level of a person interacting with others, I would work to incorporate the JGR remedy of love and acceptance into the relationship. As I got older, it became apparent to me that what made the love and acceptance work was the belief in the individual person that backed it all. How is it that there are so many successful shluchim around the world? That there are young boys and girls going on miftzayim and even sharing simple yet inspiring advice to grown-ups? How is it that there are Gan Izzis being run by teens? How are we able to make such an impactful difference in the world? This isn't rocket science. The Rebbe believed in his Hasidim, and all are in awe of both the love and acceptance of others that both permeated the Rebbe and were demonstrated in each of his interactions. Look what became of it. A following of people who shine bright and spread light. I recently saw a sign that read, "Never do the envy, the jealousy, the insecure stuff. Be the hustler, the well-wisher, the go-getter." Having an impact on the world doesn't need to be through great worldwide accomplishments or making loud noise. If we would all give a little more time, be a support to others, and show our belief in the other person, we can create a more confident society who is strong enough to make healthy decisions and is driven to do its best, where guards and barriers have vanished because people are secure and feel safe, where the importance of what is of true value is emphasized. And all of this begins with me and you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, she's going to be doing the entire speaking program next year. Nechama asked me to create a public speaking workshop for people who are interested in becoming more comfortable and more confident public speaking. And I'm doing that. I have some information on the table outside. And she was a stellar example of that. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. I saw Tanya go from being a camper. She had the lead role in a beautiful video called One Is Not a Lonely Number. Do you remember that, Tanya? I have one for you tonight, by the way. And then I saw her grow into a leader and a staff member as well. She came to give back what she gained from her summer. Just so beautiful to see our emerging leaders, our Jewish girls, grow into leaders and mothers. So uplifting. And we have one more beautiful shining star to share with you tonight. Devorah Saraf. Devorah came to JGR at 14 years old. And tonight I'm so honored to say she's a leader of our JGR campers, and not just in the summertime, but all year long. Devorah is in touch with them. She helps them find their way, mentors them. We started a tune-in time program, which is a one-on-one mentoring program, and Devorah seriously learned with girls every single week. Today, I know personally one of those girls who chose a Jewish high school for this coming fall. JGU is so proud of you, Devorah, and we wish you continued success and blessings in everything you do. And so here is, I need somebody to help me. Okay, and now, Devorah spent three summers with us and one winter. What an honor to get to know these girls and spend so much time with them. And now, we would like to thank our Impact Band and Mirla Rosenberger, who are going to perform for us tonight 2 more songs about Shabbos. Please come up. Chaviva El Tarlo, Bela Prus, Mushki Prus, right? Am I right? Mushka, sorry. Mushka Prus, and Devorah Saraf. Enjoy.
everybody. This is Impact Band. And the first song we're going to sing is called Show Us the Light. And the words were written by Chaya Yehuda Stenk, and I composed the tune. And it's actually the first time it's being played.
To see the light, I need you to hold me tight. I need you to show the way. I need you to find my way. We need you to heal the pain. We need you to bring the rain. We need you to end the night. We need you to bring the light. Show us how to come to you. Show us how to not be blue. Show us how to make it right. Show us how to light the light. And when we see the endless light, and when we end the darkest night, and when we cure the hardest pain, and when we see the source of rain, we'll always be with you. Then no one will have the blues. Then all pain will be truly healed, and all men will come and kneel. Show us how to come to you. Show us how to not be blue. Show us how to make it right. Show us how to light the light. From you they will learn the truth. From you they will quench the thirst. From you they will be at peace. From you they will be released. For you are the source of all. For you are the way to call. For you are the strength to fight. For you always show us right. Show us how to come to you. Show us how to not be blue. Show us how to make it right, to make it right. Show us how to light the light.
The next song is called Connecting a Nation. And the tune is actually from Robin Garbo's movie Light of Great Towers. And the words were written by Menucha Levin and myself.
Shabbos candles light aglow. I welcome in the Shabbos Queen, and with her a feeling serene. As the sun is setting low, the Shabbos candles light aglow. I welcome in the Shabbos Queen, and with her a feeling serene. Touching my soul down deep within. What a special gift God has given, connecting a nation so vast, one family united at last, a bond that can never break, the power that one small candle can make. Shabbos candle, special light, I'll kindle them each Friday night. The blessing I'll thank you above for giving this mitzvah with love. Lighting the candle so bright, it has so much power in this dark night, touching my soul down deep within. What a special gift God has given, connecting a nation so vast, one family united at last, a bond that can never break, the power that one small candle can Thank you, Mirla, Mishkan Beba. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Sarita.
Thank you, JGU, for bringing me where I am today. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We have one more song tonight, but I have a story to tell before we sing it. As you saw in the video, we were all shaken and heartbroken upon hearing the news on January 20th that 5 people were killed when a man deliberately rammed his vehicle into the pedestrians in the heart of Melbourne, Australia. Talia, a precious 10-year-old girl, was one of the victims. She was a student at the Beth Rivka College, and we were all terribly saddened by the tremendous loss of a precious Jewish daughter. A couple days after the tragedy, on Monday morning, I was working on the final steps of the One More Light book. I was reading through the contents, 140 poems and essays selected from over 300 submissions by a committee of women for the publication. That morning, I decided, let me just go through my emails one more time just to be certain that I didn't miss any. Suddenly, I noticed an unopened email with an attachment from Robin Moscow from Beth Rivka Primary School in Australia. A beautiful handwritten poem appeared on my computer screen. I nearly fell out of my chair. I shrieked, "This is the girl." Julie was nearby. She said, "What?" I said, "This is the Talia." Here were Talia's words, just when we needed them. Words she had written in September of 2015 that had completely been missed. She had sent it in for the JGU Candlelighting Writing Contest. We read Talia's words together, and we could hear the voice of an angel. Her soul, her neshama, was speaking to us. When you light up a candle, you light up a neshama. Today, Talia has left us a legacy of light in the One More Light book. Her words bring light to a very dark world. And as I stood in Maras HaMachpelah just a couple months ago with my dear friend Linda Schwartz and our bat mitzvah daughters, it was there that I found comfort. Because it was there that I realized that a legacy is just like a candle. It is so dark. It is so difficult until you ignite a flame. This is what we do every week when we light our Shabbos candles. We are igniting the flame of Sarah. We're keeping her legacy alive. But she's counting on us to generate the light It's up to us to strike the match, to take the action. Did you know that Talia's name was Sarah Bas Mazal? Her neshama left us on Friday afternoon. Little Talia is depending on us to keep her neshama alive. From Sarah Imenu to little Sarah, a JGU girl. Together, we have the power to light up their neshama. We can cherish the mitzvot. We light the Shabbos candles and share it with others. We will keep their flame burning until we reunite together with Mashiach. And now it's time to share Talia's legacy of light with the global launch of a new song that miraculously happened. Little Talia made this happen, let me tell you. The music was written by our dear friend, the talented singer-songwriter Rivka Leah Silich, who just became a Kala yesterday. Rivka Leah Silich was in Melbourne at the time and reached out to me and said, "The community is crushed. Let me share it with the news." Talia's poem was found on the front cover of an Australian Jewish newspaper that Friday. Rivka Leah did her magic and has produced this song in less than 2 weeks, in time for the Shloshim of little Talia, of blessed memory. These are Talia's own words from her essay, produced by singer-songwriter Sam Glazer. And we are so grateful tonight to the Seymour Fox Foundation for sponsoring this song. I want to welcome Bonnie Shavin, who drove down from the foundation to say a few words. Bonnie Shavin.
Thank you, Nechama. I'm honored to be here, and I know Nechama has said several times tonight the Seymour Fox Foundation, and you're probably wondering who was Seymour Fox. Mr. Fox was an attorney in Troy, New York. He practiced for over 50 years, and although he was not religious, he really exemplified, I think, everything that we've seen here tonight about the Jewish people. And Nechama has taught me so many things, and I see in everything that she teaches me how wonderful the Jewish people are and how powerful our legacy can be. Nechama taught me that there's 3 letters, Tzoros, I call it in Yiddish, Tzara in Hebrew is sorrow. And if you rearrange the letters are Tzadik, Resh, Hey, you get Ratzah, desire. And if you rearrange them again, you get Sohar, light. And that's so, it exemplifies the history of the Jewish people, that through our struggles, we've persevered and provided so much light in the world. And that's really why our foundation supports what Nechama is doing, because I grew up in a community with very few Jews. My mother is here. My father was a wonderful man. We were not religious. But I felt that the Jewish people are going to die out if it's not for people like Nechama that really exemplify. So I'm so happy that we were able to sponsor this song so that Mr. Fox can see in this little girl's short time on earth the mitzvot that she did. And I'm so confident that he's so proud of her, and I'm so glad we can sponsor this. And Nechama told me, well, yes, we're here to carry on and light their neshama. And I think it's because, this is another thing Nechama taught me, that the Jews are always modest, kind, and merciful. And that's really what exemplifies everything I've seen here today, with the beautiful singing that Chaviva teaches the little girls, and to think that through all the generations, these thoughts and wonderful values are passed on. And that's why it's so important to support the great, wonderful work that Nechama is doing. And thank you very much for all being here. And I have to tell you one other thing. I wasn't brought up in a Jewish home, but with Nechama and her campaign, I was able to light the first Shabbos candle and really become a part of that great tradition. Thank you.
And you know who taught me that beautiful vert? My father of blessed memory. Let us turn all darkness into light. May we sing the song of redemption together with Talia, with Rabbi Wasserman, with the Rebbe, with Rebbe Tzemchaya Mushka, with all of our legacies, with all of our loved ones, singing the final song with Mashiach. L'chaim. Everyone pick up your cup and let's say l'chaim, to life, to long life, to health, to simchas, to good news, to nachas from all of our Jewish daughters, and gesund, and parnasa, and everything that your hearts desire. May you be blessed. Thank you. May you be blessed for supporting our Jewish girls tonight and coming out. And now we call up our singers to share with you Talia's song.
When you light up a candle, you light up your neshama, and you light up the world. When you light up the world, you make it a better place, like for you, me, and everybody. Now the world is dark, but soon it will be bright for us. Mirz Hashem, Mashiach will come. Now the world is dark, but soon it will be bright for us. Mirz Hashem, Mashiach will come. When you light up a candle, you light up your neshama, and you light up the world. When you light up the world, you make it a better place, like for you, me, and everybody. Now the world is dark, but soon it will be bright for us. And Mirz Hashem, Mashiach will come. Now the world is dark, but soon it will be bright for us. And Mirz Hashem, Mashiach will come. Light up a candle. Light up the world. 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 We're lighting a candle, lighting our neshamas. We're lighting up the world. When we light up the world, we make it a better place, like for you, me, and everybody. We're lighting a candle, lighting on the shama. We're lighting up the world. When you light up the world, you make it a better place, like for you, me, and everybody. Now the world, na 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 na. Oh, 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 oh. Lighting world. Ooh. Lighting a candle. Light up your neshamas. We're lighting up the world. When we light up the world, we make it a better place, like for you, me, and everybody. Light up the world. We're lighting up the world. Light up the world. We're lighting up the world. Light up the world.
Those were exactly Talia's words. We didn't change one word. We've come to the end of a beautiful evening. Before we leave, we want to invite you to join the team and become an ambassador of light. You can fill out the volunteer form on your table. This was an idea from Mrs. Lieberman, who is also here tonight. I'd like to honor her. She was the one that gave the original idea to the Rebbe, and then it was executed by Mrs. Sternberg to have a writing contest. Share your One More Light package with a Jewish woman or girl and invite them to light, and keep in touch with them. Remind them to light weekly. And when you find someone to invite to light, ask them to sign up at onemorelight.com. Join us, won't you? Together, we will light up the world forever. And now join us for dancing and dessert. Thank you. Music with Mirala. Thank you.